Taylor, literary. Hold on, let me get this thing from here. Better?
Yeah.
Contestant number 1, Sarah Taylor, literary love affair. Literary love affair, Sarah Taylor.
I have to tell you about this new book that I'm reading. Well, it's not new. It came out last year, but it's one of the most amazing books I've read in a while. It's created by J.J. Abrams. You know him. He's the guy who wrote the popular TV series Lost, and he also did Mission Impossible 3. Well, anyways, it's a mystery novel, and it's touted as being a book within a book. That's because it's an actual novel, but there's also this other storyline, and Madam Contest Chair, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, this is the conversation I have embarked on numerous times in my life. I can babble on and on about how great this book is, but you're not fully grasping my enthusiasm. That's because reading is a very solitary experience. It's just you and the author, you and the characters. It's something that you have to experience for yourself. How do you find the book that's right for you? Possibly a friend gives you a recommendation. Maybe you read some online reviews. Or perhaps you and this book just happen to cross paths. Consider this book. Is this the right time in my life to take on a new commitment? That's because reading a book is like a relationship. It starts out with a courtship. Chapter 1, page 1, your first date. You get to know the characters, their history, where they've been, where they're headed, but at some point you have to stop and consider, do I want to continue on? Is it worth investing further time? Do I want to go out on a second date, continue on to chapter 2? But then you remember that someone did recommend this book, so it's worth the time. Someone said that it was a good idea. My book, the book within a book, I found through online reviews. I was up late one night having just finished one novel and ready to start the next, so I did some research, and this book, S, that's the title, the letter S, period, was getting rave reviews. I only had to read just a few reviews and know that this was the book for me. I'm ready to make the purchase and do the download. Download? That's right, I have an e-reading device. I was one of those holdouts who said I would never read a book on a Kindle. I love holding a book in my hands and breathing in the smell of the pages. You can't smell a Kindle. But here I am with this device that I never truly wanted because I won it at a raffle auction. And I figured I'd give it a try, just one book to see how I like it. Turns out, it's not that bad. It's lightweight, it's portable, the battery lasts forever, and for someone like me who at the end of the day just wants to relax, having to constantly turn pages becomes really bothersome. On a Kindle, all you have to do is hit the next button. Books aren't all that expensive. 99 cents, $3 here. The most I've ever spent is about $10. And when I make my purchase, it syncs right to my device. Instant gratification. So here I am, ready to purchase this book S. Only the download option isn't there. Well, that's curious, because pretty much every book nowadays is available in digital form. I do further research. I'm on Amazon.com, and I find out that this book is only published in print, and it's sold out. Well, now I have to have it because it has written reviews. It's not even available online. This is the book for me. I look on Barnes & Noble. It's available at our Jensen Beach store. That's the thing I'm doing tomorrow. I have to be there at the crack of dawn before anyone else buys this book. $35 later, $35, I have my book, S. It's mine. And for those of you who now regard me as lazy because I take issues with turning pages, you'll be happy to know I'm getting the workout of a lifetime. Look at this thing. heavy, it's clunky. When I turn the pages, there's all these accessories that constantly want to fall out. I'm only to chapter 6 and I've already got a full page of notes to try to remember who's who. But let me tell you something. I am in love. I've made it past the first few chapters. I know the characters, I've invested my time, and I am emotionally involved. Who is this Straka character and why is he so elusive? Will Ginny and Eric ever meet face to face? Will I ever find out why Moody stole those documents? This literary love affair has me lost all sense of time. Who cares about page numbers? I don't know what chapter I'm in. I look at the clock, bleary-eyed. 2 a.m.? I don't feel that tired. I can keep going. The next morning, I'm still swimming in thoughts of this book. I have to know what's going to happen next with these characters. This lovesick stupor, this haze has just fallen over me. I get ready for work. I'm packing up my purse, my water bottle. I'm grabbing my keys. Wait, I have to pack my book because you never know when there's an opportunity to read. I could get stuck in a waiting room. My customers could be late for their appointment, and I don't want to miss that opportunity. There is always time to read. Human relationships sometimes last forever. A book will always end. And when it does, it can be heartbreaking. I have experienced this over and over. I get to the last page, and I should be feeling some sense of accomplishment, but I swear all I'm feeling is grief, sadness that it's over. I mope, I mourn, I may even cry. But that's how you know it's a good book. When that story stays with you and makes an impression on you, it may change the way you see the world. And when that story stays, it becomes part of you. It never truly ends. It may help define and shape who you are. I find that I want to share the story of my relationship and my experience with this book. But I think the best thing that I can do is recommend that you read it and experience it for yourself. Madam Congress.